Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead. Today I have a food pantry haul for you. This is our county food pantry. They allow you to come in twice a month. Once that you come in is you get to come through and shop for what you want. So you get to pick and choose. And then the second time that you come in is what they call Commodities Day. And it's the government funded, like the United States funded supplies rather than the county funded supplies. And that one is a get what you get kind of event. So you come in and they load you up and then you leave. Now you are allowed to say no to things. So I said no to a few things today, like powdered mashed potatoes, because it's just not something that my family uses. So I'd rather leave it there for somebody else that can use it. I'm trying to think. There was one other thing that I said no to and now I don't remember what it was. Yeah. Anywho, but so you come in and they give you what your options are and then you leave. So let me show you what we were blessed with today. First things first, I'm going to say we picked up some diapers from the diaper pantry. My youngest baby is still in diapers at night and when we go somewhere, but at home she's potty training. So maybe pretty soon we won't have to hit up the diaper pantry anymore. But in it has usually 10 to 15 diapers, a pack of wipes, a children's book, and then they also have papers inside that kind of list off some of the local resources, like the WIC office phone number and assistance with paying bills, the unemployment office, just different things like that. So that's a nice little thing right there. Food-wise, we got a box with produce. And I'm going to be honest, I was kind of disappointed this time because it's 3 cucumbers and they all are like soft and squishy. So unfortunately, those are going to go out to our chickens because, yeah, the same with the 8 little tomatoes is I think they've been frozen at some point. So they're super squishy. I may pick through those and see if there's any of them that I can use and like use them today. Now, the 4 bell peppers look great, and they are huge bell peppers. I mean, they're giant. And then this is a spaghetti squash, which is like my favorite thing ever. So I'm super excited about that, to get that. We got some canned goods. There are 5 cans of this unsweetened applesauce, which I love because I love the fact that it's unsweetened. And then the fact that it's in cans is super nice, just being shelf stable and easy to go. There are 5 cans of whole kernel corn. There's 3 cans of these vegetarian beans and tomato sauce. 3 refried beans, yum. 3 cans of salmon, which it was kind of funny. I was already planning on making salmon patties tonight, so now I'm refreshing what was in my pantry. There is a thing, or 2 big things of tuna, which is awesome. Getting protein is always helpful. We got to pick out several bread items. So there are 2 of these 6-packs of crescent rolls. There are 2 of these cinnamon raisin bread, and my daughter saw them and said, "Oh, I would love to have some of that." And I said, "Oh, sure, I'll make you guys French toast with it at some point." And then I get at home and realize it's keto and I have to eat low carb for health reasons. So I was kind of excited to see that. Unfortunately, most of the keto breads I can't do because they're wheat based, but this one isn't. So I'm kind of excited to try. I'm going to like make a couple of slices and test my blood sugar and see how it does. So I'm kind of excited that I might get to eat some bread. There is a giant loaf of French bread that I will probably make into pizzas for the kids at some point. And then these just looked good. They're just kind of some little like rolls that I thought maybe I would serve them with dinner with some butter or something like that. There are 5 bags of carrots, which is huge. They're 2 pounds each. So these are already frozen, so that's how I'm going to keep them. And I still have peas and corn left over from one of the previous times that we went. So I thought, oh, those would be great because I can mix all 3 of them together, or I could do peas and carrots, or I could just do the carrots. I've also been canning, we grew a bunch of butternut squash this past year, and I've been canning it because I wasn't getting it used fast enough. So I've been canning it into butternut squash soup, which calls for carrots. So I might end up using some of it for that as well. There are 2 nice big bags of 5-pound bags of chicken leg quarters that are frozen. So those are nice. Some Atlantic pollock fillet portions. I don't think I have ever made pollock before. So if you have a good frozen to baked or whatever fish recipe, let me know, because all of my kids love fish. My husband loves fish. It's got like the baking instructions on it, so I might just go from that. But if you have a recipe that you like a topping for it or a breading or something like that, let me know. And then 2 1-pound things of butter, which is always, always, always appreciated. Usually at these, they end up having some kind of frozen vegetable, a lot of canned goods. They have their bread shelf. They always have some kind of protein and some kind of dairy. So sometimes it's milk, sometimes it's the butter. They've had cheese in the past as well. So I think the general premise behind this one is to try to give you about, I think probably a month's worth of food for a single person or maybe a couple. And looking at this would definitely be enough for a single person or a couple for an entire month worth of groceries. Am I saying it would be the most well-balanced diet ever? No. Would I love to see less canned goods and more fresh? Sure. But we're talking about emergency food. This isn't something that you're supposed to live off of forever. And luckily for us, we don't. We have the funds to buy some groceries. This is just helping us we've cut our grocery bill in about half by going to the food pantry. We still have to go to the grocery store, but it's allowing us that flexibility to have a little bit more saved back so that we can spend it on, unfortunately, half the things that are breaking in our house right now. It seems like, you know, all the bad luck happens in threes. So, anywho, huge blessing. I'm so stupendously excited about those peppers. Once again, I had something on the menu this week for those. So it's kind of funny that I'm replenishing the salmon and I'm getting something that I needed that it was already on my menu, and the bread can always be put in the freezer and all of that. So yeah, huge blessing. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye and God bless.